Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If not, welcome back. Please remember to comment, like, and subscribe, and also hit that notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I upload a new video. Okay, so as you can tell from the title of this video, this is my first time using Rhinestone flock, and let me just tell you, this was an experience. Okay, so I put it on double cut, and so throughout this whole process I used my auto blade, and I used the material settings, that's already set up in Silhouette. So I cut it on the first cut, in which it passes 2 times, if you know what I'm talking about. So that did nothing. I mean, it did something, but it didn't do enough. So I did it again. Um, I left it in my machine, and then I just, cut it again. So it cut 2 more times. And then, so, okay, I'm all excited, thinking, okay, four times, 4 passes, this should be good to go. I underestimated how thick this material actually was. So you can see right there on the flock, I tested, to see if the dots were actually cut out, and they were, so they just popped out. And I was thinking, okay, this is going to be so easy. The process is going to be so easy. Little did I know, this flock is thick, and my first time, I definitely should have did a test cut. I recommend doing a test cut, but me being me, um, I didn't do a test cut. So I'm trying everything here to get those little dots out, and mind you, it's over 2,000 of them. So yeah, I lint rolled it. I put it on the back of the backing that it came off of. I put it on a piece of copy paper. This was the longest process. I mean, this process was even longer than the cardstock for me, and even like the HTV flock. Yeah, this process was so much longer than that. Um, so I attempted to do them dot by dot. Yeah, that wasn't working for me. That was just too much. Um, and so I'm literally trying to think of anything that I can do to get these dots to come out. Uh, yeah, it was a process. So here I am now, actually feeling like I'm scaling a fish with the way I was getting these little cutouts out. It was a long, tedious process. Scaling a fish. I'm gonna lint roll it again. I'm gonna take them dot by dot. You know, I I really, really recommend doing a test cut so that you can get the proper settings. Just because it's something that's already set up in your cutting machine doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work. So some materials are thicker than others. Uh, your blade may not be as sharp as others. Usually a new blade and the cut settings is probably gonna work, but yeah, this was a process. I probably cried about 15 times. I used up so much of that um lint rolling paper. Yeah, and the lint roller sound like it was on its last leg. It was a process. So you'll see me. I'm just going to continue to take the dots out, continue to struggle. Yeah, I can't even stress enough, you know, how important a test cut is. I can't. So, and then also another thing that I'm going to do, I don't think I'm going to use my auto blade with the rhinestone flock. I believe that I'll use my manual blade and just, dial it out a little bit more so that the blade can go a little bit deeper. I do believe that's what I'm going to do for the next time. Yeah, if you literally see me here going through the motions, honey. If you could only see me, it was a process. And this rhinestone flock, I did purchase it from Alibaba, and I purchased like the whole roll of it, so I have a large amount of it. And it also came with that scraper, the yellow scraper there. It came with it's like a rhinestone dustpan and broom. I don't really like the broom that it came with, but I do like the dustpan and the design of it, and I'll be showing you that here shortly. But yeah, this was a no-go, honey, for me. The next one is going to be dead on. Well, I won't be doing rhinestones. Yeah, you see it. I'm rolling it together, scrunching it together, trying to see if they just gonna fall out. Yeah, no luck. Zero luck with that. A few of them dropped, but not many. And those were probably already picked out. Definitely. Yeah, and some more picking. And now you see me just pinching the dots off. So I folded and pinched the dots off like, yeah. I was trying everything just to speed up the process of removing those little cutouts. It was awful. And I have not cut this rhinestone flock since this day. But I do intend to try it again very soon. Okay, so I just had to, yeah, not remember any more of my horror. Okay, so what I'm showing now is it's just a cutting board from Dollar Tree, and I've seen so many people do this idea, but Craftable Things and Making with Marilyn, I saw them use it also. So that's what I'm going to be using, and I purchased a bunch of them, okay, because I plan on doing a bunch of rhinestones. I didn't know I'd like it so much, but once I started, yeah, fell in love with it. Okay, so I'm just going to stick it down on here and pour my rhinestones down and get to rubbing them in. So before this video, I never used like the rhinestone brush tool, quote unquote, but it's like a paint edger. I never used one of those. I was using like it's like a buffer thing for your car, for your headlights, and I also use like one of those foam brushes, my finger, trying to use different things. However, if you don't have this edger, you definitely need to get one of these, because in like 3 minutes I had done set all those rhinestones in. Well, minus the ones that I'm putting in now, but it was literally 3 minutes or less, and they were in there. So I love this tool. I don't know, while I was playing around with getting one. And so here is the broom and dustpan. The broom is horrible, and I'm gonna try to cut those bristles down shorter because they're fanned out and I don't like that part. But the dustpan, once you sweep the rhinestones up onto the dustpan, you turn it over into your cup going by the handle, and they just slide in there. So perfect pickup tool. I really like it. I like the design, that they made. Okay, and this transfer paper that I'm using is a very thin, flimsy transfer paper. I purchased it from Amazon, and when I purchased my Rhinestone flock from Alibaba, they sent me two different kinds. One with two different kinds of transfer rhinestone transfer tape. So one was just like this very thin one that I'm using here, and then one was a thicker one, which I should have just grabbed that. But this thin one, horrible. So you see here I'm just pushing the rhinestones back into place that I messed up when I tried to put the transfer tape down. I am not good at this yet, but I will get it. I always have some rhinestones out of place. I'm not a pro by any stretch of the imagination. Still learning, but I will definitely get it. So yeah, I'm just pushing them back into place. And now we have the finished product. Finally, I'm not even sure. It probably took me 40 days and 40 nights to finish this thing. So yeah, my video is a little choppy, you guys, but hey. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and press it. And I pressed mine on 320. I believe I pressed mine on 320 for about 15 seconds. And I do double press. So not everyone double presses, not everyone recommends double pressing. However, I double press. And I'm not even going to show you the double press in this video. It's just, once you take your transfer tape off, then I put a piece of Teflon tape on the top and pressed it again for about the same amount of time, 15 seconds. Okay, and this shirt came out very nice. I fell in love with it. I made it for a friend's mother. She went to the concert, so I made this shirt for her.